I'm taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
But yeah, no. So yeah, next weekend though we got a doubleheader. I mean, some people call it is it a glorified like showcase fight, or or is it a legit dangerous fight? It could be. I mean, it could be one of both depending on temperaments of both fighters. Of course, the main event is Keyshawn Davis making his first title defense of his lightweight title against Edwin De Los Santos, who pretty much has had some health issues and stuff like that. But his name is still buzzing because he's basically the reason why Shakur has the reputation he has right now. By the whole running thing. And it was definitely one of the worst like fights you could ever watch on a Thursday night, no less, too.
And there was a lot of hype for that shit too. Remember, Top Rank stopped that after the Teal and Shakur. They stopped the Thursday bullshit. They were like, let's go.
Yeah, they had to.
Niggas was killing the sport.
Yeah, like people were leaving the arena. It was a bad fight. Like it was a horrific fight. It was.
Yeah, you're gonna have a fight on a Thursday night. If we're not gonna do a podcast because you got to fight. Goddamn, that fight better be better than the podcast, nigga. Like,
yeah, it was bad too because judges, some judges were actually found five rounds to give to De Los Santos, and you can't even argue with them.
You can't argue. You could have been a draw, and I would have been fine with that. It was kind of one of those.
Bro,
was that bad?
Bro, the Thursday night football game was way better than that fucking fight.
It was.
Thursday football games are pretty trash a lot of the time.
Horrendous, yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah, so that's why it's just like
I wouldn't know, but I'll take y'all word for it. Shit.
Yeah, so that's why it's like no. So I know since that fight, Santos had issues with De Los Santos had issues with blood clots and stuff like that. So he's back in the ring against with Keyshawn Davis, who's literally now dude is on a hot streak right now, and and basically it's for a title. Is that title shot that he deserves? Probably not. But Top Rank is probably doing this just to kind of prove something, maybe, perhaps, Who knows, though? It could be just like, okay, this is a warm-up for Keyshawn, or De Los Santos is legitimately a dangerous guy. Which he is, don't get me wrong.
Do y'all think this is a dangerous title fight, though? This is a dangerous
for a
guy,
first
but it's
title
not...
defense, it can be, yeah. it can be, because I think Keyshawn's the truth, but Edwin is...
No, it's a dangerous fight. It's a legit dangerous fight. Like, I say, like, this is one of... When I spoke earlier about having a good opponent or a threat, this is a threat.
What I'm asking is, like, is this a fight where you can see either fighter coming out the champion? Like, is it that dangerous, or do you know that Keyshawn go retain?
Keyshawn should win. I'm picking Keyshawn by KO.
It's like 60-40.
Keyshawn gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah, I honestly think it's 60-40. Like, Keyshawn should win, but if Santos caught him, like, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, like this is the upset. It's crazy.
Keyshawn got to be careful, but he can't be Shakur careful. But you got to be careful trading with Edwin, because Edwin got fast hands. I know 2-year layoff, blood clots, but Edwin got fast hands, and we saw him put El Rayo in the dirt. So
that rail KO was just like was brutal. De Los Santos can punch. Like all like these Dominican fighters, like they all have that crazy power. So it's like like I said, the Shakur fight made. Truthfully, he ended up looking better from the Shakur fight than Shakur did, even if Shakur won. So because it was like he was the aggressor and Shakur was.
But he's still dangerous. Like these are the type of fights that Plant needed to fight before he got the belt. Mm-hmm. Before he got like he kind of lucked up with I won't say lucked up with Ukateki, but like I feel like damn, if that's your pinnacle performance.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's how you guide yourself. But De Santos is a good quality fight for Davis, and he's a threat. He's dangerous. Like you can't sleep on him.
Now, LB, what do you think? What's your prediction for this fight?
I want to say Keyshawn by 8 rounds.
Okay.
My exact prediction. Yo, if Keyshawn loses, would y'all niggas be disappointed, or would y'all be like, De Los Santos had his number? Like, that's
I'd
it.
be disappointed because
Like-
to me, I think Keyshawn's personality, he's got potential to be the next American, quote unquote superstar. I'm just saying, like, he has that. So it would
Now,
be.
that's the only reason I would be disappointed if Keyshawn lost is because what he meant to the sport and his momentum. You know, we don't have too many Black Americans right now that are just whooping ass and taking names
That can
like
talk
later
and-
type shit.
that can talk and
And
sell out there.
That
You know,
can
have
talk,
like.
sell fights, be active. They don't have no crazy, like, unredeeming qualities. They don't do anything that you're like, yo, nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, niggas ain't drinking, niggas ain't smoking too much, niggas ain't just. There's somebody who just wants to box and be
I mean,
a
he was
big
smoking some
name.
weed. He was smoking a little bit of weed, but he got over that hurdle and he's been kicking ass in. So
Yeah, but see, he's not making it his personality either.
yeah.
So yeah, like that's the type of shit you want to see. So I would be disappointed if somebody like that loses. Like, yeah, that's gonna hurt the sport because it's not like you have fucking other names that are on the ball replacing that. Like, yeah, you got Ray Ford and Old Shacky and all them niggas, but they're not in the divisions and they don't have that the glamour name. Like, they don't have the juice.
So if Ed went past, hold on real quick, pilot. If Ed went past this test, he would just be passing time for the title at the moment, pretty much.
I mean, PBC will probably make him a main event, like, because he's a PBC fighter, so it's like
They would probably have him fight
if
Tank.
Santos wins, he would have some juice. He mixes shit up.
He'd probably fight Tank.
he probably would fight Tank.
Yeah, that'd probably be a Tank fight.
But I will say, like, remember I put on the podcast where Brian Custer, Brian Custer asked our question from Ring Gang about the weight division where Keyshawn could top out at, and that's what he said, welterweight. Answered our question. So, like Shutter said, that's like a division. Welterweight's the glory division. This nigga talks and he's got Norfolk, Virginia behind his back. I just saw him with like Michael Vick. He was in the Michael Vick College. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of shit.
Oh, with Allen Iverson too. Like, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Allen Iverson, yeah.
Yeah, no, see, that's the thing. Keyshawn has that potential, whereas Old Shaggy and Ray Ford, all them niggas, they good. And I feel like they can be bigger stars, but I don't think their ceiling is as high as a guy like Keyshawn. I feel like if Keyshawn knock out Santos, hey, he need to get the winner of Roach and Tank.
Yeah, because Santos for all
type shit.
because Santos has never been knocked out yet. Like, I mean, his first loss was a split decision loss, which was on Showbox like years ago. Like, and like I said, he's a hard guy to kind of hurt like that. He's not. So like, if Keyshawn would be the first one to knock him out, it would mean something.
Yeah, because this is like pretty much. I feel like this is like the fight that kind of catapults into a bigger fight. Like, whoever wins need to fight the winner of Zepeda, Shakur, or Roach.
The Roach
Tank, or you fight a top name at 140 type shit, or something. Like, this is one of those, like, it's better for the sport if Davis win, but it's not complete. It doesn't suck. It's not bad if Davis loses, if that makes sense. It's not like one of those names where it's like, God damn, this nigga won. Like, it just ruins everything. Like, nah. Hey, Top Savage, what it do? Salute.
Is Davis versus Davis a possibility then?
Fuck yeah. Nigga, honestly, Keyshawn and Tank, I think that does 1 million buys. Like, that's a super big fight for me and for boxing. Honestly, that's the biggest fight you can make in boxing if both these niggas just keep winning.
Because they're past Will Cross. Like, it is like they have.
Yeah, because you got so much shit to art. Look, you got young, old, new generation, and I say Tank is the old young nigga for them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you got the old, new generation going at it. The Southpaw, everything. Some of the shade room probably gonna say light skin, dark skin. I don't know, but niggas gonna be interested.
I mean, my prediction is, I actually think that Keyshawn will just beat Santos by decision, because I think Santos is tough. I can see Davis, like, he can outbox him, but I just think that it will go the distance. Like, But it would not surprise me, obviously, if he does KO him. But I will give Santos the benefit of the doubt because I've seen, he's a tough guy. He's a tough guy to hurt. So my prediction is just
Santos don't punch enough. That's why I just feel like that's what kind of hurts him. Like
Keyshawn should be, Keyshawn silver medalist. He got the pedigree. In the B&B camp. Bud and Bomac. He should win. He should be able to time in between and get him out of there. He should. But
what's your prediction?
If you want to be a star, he needs to.
You want to be a star. Yeah, I mean, I'm picking Keyshawn to win. It's not again. He can't. He got to be careful trading with Edwin De Los Santos. But I think off a 2-year layoff, the blood clots. It's still a victory that you put on the resume. He has a pretty decent resume for his age at this point. It'd be probably his best win. I would argue.
It would be at least the biggest threat.
I mean, do y'all think it's an issue if he goes distance and gets a win, or does he?
No, I don't. That's my prediction.
I'm gonna hold that against him. But is how he goes the difference. If it's 115, 113.
And it's a hard fight. If he's running from De Los Santos, then it's not
the running and shit. Yeah.
But if you whip his ass and this shit look like Vernon Forrest, Carlos Baldomir or some shit, then yeah.
I think Keyshawn will be cautious maybe the first couple rounds just because, but I think he'll figure it out. I think Bomac and Bomac and his team.
Let's get this word cautious out of boxing because these motherfuckers get cautious and they turn pussy.
Yeah.
Cautious don't mean pussy.
Fair.
Let's erase cautious with awareness.
Yeah, awareness somewhere. But
if he fights with awareness early, then yes, he might have it might spiral out into a great performance. But let's get this because you say be cautious, and these niggas be like, oh fuck that. They start hiding behind buildings and running behind the ref. Nah, stop. Y'all abuse cautious.
I say Keyshawn between 7 and 9, but to give a round, I'll just say round 7. He'll stop him in round 7.
Oh, you just had to be different from King P and Shutter, nigga. That's all.
Be a little different.
Well, Ron, what about you? What's your prediction?
I got De Los Santos by decision.
Oh god damn.
Fuck it, nigga.
After we present this, I don't know.
We going for that tank fight. Fuck that, nigga.
Well, listen. So basically, let me just read off the odds for this fight so far. So money line, Keyshawn is a minus 950 favorite.
Oh hell no! Never mind.
What
And
you was signing up for?
And then De Los Santos is a plus 540 underdog.
That's like betting on Messi versus me in soccer, nigga. Like, yeah.
No, but wait, time out. Y'all gotta remember, Caleb Plant was minus 2,300.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Dude, that's what we. Nigga, you think we gonna talk about a nigga like that and he don't be favored that much? Like,
yeah, no, it was negative. It was 2,500. 2,500.
Yeah, dude, 2,500. Dude,
yeah.
Just to put in perspective, and I had to say this to my sister. I was like, look, in a way, be like minus 2,500, minus 5,000, whatever, and he's fighting legit world champion contender niggas.
Right, I don't even think he get that high to the fight live, and he up on 2 rounds.
And the wild thing was, Charlo and Cornflake had closer odds than that fight, which was wild.
Yeah, like they was all over the place for that last weekend for odds.
Yeah, let's see. For Keyshawn, decision is minus 130. A Keyshawn KO is plus 170. Draw is plus 1,900. De Los Santos points decision is plus 1,100, and De Los Santos KO is plus 800.
So what? Y'all see decision? Y'all see Keyshawn getting him out of there though? I think y'all want.
I picked a decision.
Yeah. I picked the knockout.
You said 8 rounds. I thought y'all said 8 rounds, 7 rounds.
Yeah. I said 8 rounds. King P agreed, and Pilot said 7.
And what's the knockout plus 170? Nigga, hell no.
Well,
no, I think it's good because those odds kind of show you that they believe he could knock him out too.
But them odds also show, like, if you want to bet the favorite, go ahead. But De Los Santos is dangerous. What's De Los Santos knockout and decision out?
Yeah, decision is plus 1,100. KO is plus 800.
See, I feel like the KO needed to be like
plus 6,000 or some shit.
Nah. I think the KO is too high. Like, I feel like they don't even think Santos could clip him. If they thought Santos could clip him, the KO would be like plus 500 or plus 300 type shit.
Yeah.
Like when you got it at 800, I don't think you think this nigga could clip him.
I mean, I say the group round bettings.
That might be the better way to go.
I mean, for if you do a 7-8 prediction for Keyshawn, 7-9, it's plus 600 for a group round betting.
Yeah, that's where you're gonna make the bread at.
If you look at it in Vegas, Vegas see it as Keyshawn winning by a landslide in the cards. That's pretty much what they're saying.
Yeah, but they said, but with 175 KO, that means that they also see like, hey, Keyshawn might stop him late too.
But Edwin's coming back from a layoff, correct?
Yeah, 2-year layoff, and supposedly he had blood clots. Too. That's why
they got it like that, because they're like,
they didn't think like, Keyshawn could knock him out. They'd have him plus 500 for the KO.
Mm-hmm.
But they feel like Keyshawn could get him out of there.
See, I wish I could have known the odds before, like the
I mean, because if you think about
shit,
Keyshawn coming off back-to-back knockouts, and I don't want people trying to downplay the Lemos fight. People were playing up the Lemos as being overweight is going to be dangerous, and Keyshawn got him out. I know he looked a little sloppy and shit, but he did get him out of there when it was,
Well, Lemos is dangerous. Let's not say that.
Lemos is dangerous.
Because the same niggas that were saying
it might be more dangerous than Santos. If you want to be honest,
they were worried about Keyshawn Lemos after. He's like, oh, he was out of shape and he was swinging wild. You were worried up to the bell rang. Fuck out of here. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's one of those 2020 hindsight shit, because Lemo's fault sloppy, but that's not Davis' fault. Like, nigga, you bigger than me, motherfucker. Like, if you fight sloppy, that's your fault.
Major, like he was like he blew up weight 13, like over 10 pounds or some shit.
Yeah, like at that point, fighting sloppy is the least of your worries. When you blew up 13 pounds, nigga. Like, the fuck? Like, you worried about being sloppy?
That shit was crazy though. But at least Lemos though, he got punished for it, which was the great thing, because he needed that punishment. Like, that's some real shit, yo, because he was bullshitting.
Just because the boxing guys fucked you over with the Higgins fight, don't mean you just go all the way on the extreme with the weight shit, bro. Like, you don't play the game like that.
But y'all gotta remember, back-to-back knockouts don't mean shit, because remember, every time you get in the ring, you find somebody new. So that back-to-back, it's not like you find the same nigga.
Him being active, kind of. No, I feel like Keyshawn found his rhythm. I don't know how to. He found like his lane. I don't know, because
it does mean something a little bit. Like Paul is saying, like it's momentum, and it looks like Keyshawn kind of found his lane, like his groove. Like he knows what his style is now. Like, he's in between like boxer, like he was in between boxer and puncher, but now he realized, hey, I'm a boxer puncher.
Yeah. I
think he kind of knows. So yeah,
like when he was like coming up a little bit against Albright, who has a tough fight with his brother in this card, I just feel like he was like trying to imitate Bud too much. Like, I just felt like he was in a bad impression of Crawford, because he was in the camp with Crawford, But I feel like now he found his own style. I don't know. But,
yeah, like he was trying to be the worst version of Crawford and Shakur, and now it's like he's a better version of that best shit that they do. Like
yeah.
So that it's like, yeah, like sometimes you have to find yourself, but you have to find yourself against quality ops.
And this is where Top Rank shines. Like, Top Rank,
yes.
They accelerated his matchmaking, and that's what. And this is what happens. And he had 13 fights or whatever, and basically he matured fast as a fighter. He didn't have to go through like 2, 3, like 5 years of bullshit ass fights.
Did it have to?
Y'all think he's fully matured like
training wheels? I'm sorry.
Y'all think he's fully matured and he's ready to go? Like top.
Dude, I've been saying he's like. If I'm saying that you're ready for a tank fight, then yeah, like he's there now. Like, I don't think there's more. I mean, you could always improve and look sharper, yeah, but I don't think there's a big gap or improvement he has to make where he needs to get ready.
I don't think 13 fights, regardless of who you fight, is a great enough body of work to be like, all right, nigga, you get the top dog. Am I right? Because there's been plenty of niggas that y'all seen that's 10-0, whatever, and then niggas end up being garbage wastemen.
Or they make Crawford go 12 rounds.
Or you got Lomachenko, who won a belt in his third fight.
It could go either. That's the thing with talent. It could go either way. Like okay, for instance, you said with the low output fight, Keyshawn Davis is a better, more complete fighter than Madrimov, who 10 fights and he puts Crawford to the limit.
True.
So it's like it all depends, but it's like I don't think Madrimov was developed better than Keyshawn Davis. Like Keyshawn, like it just I don't know. It seemed like this is time. Like it could be his year.
It depends on what you consider developed. Like if you think that you probably think that Keyshawn is total package, that's why you're like, yo, this nigga's ready to go. Send him out there.
Yeah,
well, he is close enough to the total package. Like. I think Inouye's the fucking total package, like 100% total. But Keyshawn Davis is somebody who's close enough to it where it's like, hey, if you really the shit, nigga, go and get these fights off. Go and do you now, like.
Yeah, because like I said, because the longer this fight with Tank holds up, the more experience that Keyshawn gets, he's gonna be more dangerous to Tank. So this is
to anybody else too.
Yeah. So this is where they basically have to, like, I mean, I'd say if like he's the goods now. Like, I mean, obviously after this fight, like if he gets rid of De Los Santos, then most likely not that he's most likely ready for fighting whoever the rest of the champions in the division. Especially if Tank is one of them. So it's like, yeah. So better sooner than later. Like I said, the longer it waits, Tank is going to decline. He's going to decline, and Keyshawn is not. Like Keyshawn has. It's still...
Tank not fighting threats like that. Like Tank will fight good names, but good names and threats are two different things. Like good names keep you composed, threats keep you sharp. And Tank don't need to be composed anymore. Like we know who he is, so fight the threats to keep you sharp. And Davis is low key fighting the threats. Like even the Baranchek. I don't think Baranchek was a threat like that. That was one of the good names. But Santos is a threat. Lemos was a threat. Mm-hmm. Like Frank Martin is more of a good name than a threat. He's still a threat, but he go more into the good name lane. Roach goes more into the good name lane more so than threat.
Yeah, and then And speaking of threats too, like the Cobain too also has, again, someone who's also now getting his matchmaking accelerated, and he's fighting someone who is an absolute threat to him. Of course, we're talking about Abdullah Mason, and he's fighting Jeremiah Nakatia. Now, Nakatia also fought Shakur, and and Shakur, this is where Shakur had his first as a
he had to apologize on Twitter and shit.
Yeah, he had to apologize because
17 times.
Yeah, because although he knocked down Nakatia's power was a little bit too much. He didn't want to feel any parts of that power from Nakatia. So so Shakur had a very negative performance. Not as negative as the Del Santos fight, but it was negative enough where he had to apologize for it. Because it wasn't a good look for him. But Nakatia though, like I mean, he's been KO'd before. He's been KO'd early by different fighters, but he has a lot of power. He's someone you cannot take lightly, because if you do, you're going to end up. I mean, he has 22 KOs in like 26 fights. He's
kind of washed, but I'm picking Abdullah to KO him. But again, he does pose a threat because he has power. So
I mean, let's put it this way: Shakur. I mean, obviously his best, Nakatia's best win was beating the living fuck out of Miguel Berchelt. Like he beat the living shit out of him. But then he's also has, he has KO losses to Murataya and then Tito Mercado and all of them. So like like I said, you can catch him early, but the thing is you have to catch him early. You can't be letting him like go the distance because he punches way too hard.
He's a little too. I mean, he's a little basic for Abdullah, but again, we saw a fucking 95th featherweight rank drop him twice, so you never know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I mean, again, it was a Dominican fighter. Like, yeah, he dropped who knocked, who was able to like time Abdullah Mason and knock him down twice. So and he, like I said, and Abdullah has like 18 fights now. So it's like it's a significant step up for him. So like he has to take Nakatia like seriously. But I'm with you. Though I do think he can get him up out of there. But like I said, he's going to be a threat until he does.
Yeah, he will. Yeah.
Well, Pi, what do you think? What about prediction? What do you have for a prediction for that one?
For this one, how many is it? 8 or 10, or is it? It's not.
It's a 10 rounder.
Yeah, I think Abdullah shouldn't get him out of there. I think was it Muratalla and Turtle Mikado knocked him out like in 2 rounds each, respectively.
Yeah. 2 times. Yeah, 2 rounds.
The Muratalla was a little suspect, but whatever. Either way, yeah, I think Abdullah should get him out of there probably in 5 rounds. Let's say 5, 4 or 5. Yeah.
Word. What about you, LB?
I think Mason. This might go the distance.
Do you think
it's a short fight? But I got Abdullah in the first 4.
Like, I feel like Abdullah has like the pedigree for dude and the power, but Nakatia's tough.
And then Mason has some slight defensive,
Mason just turned 20. He's still a young ass nigga though. You know what I'm saying? He's turned 30.
I don't think the grown man strength hasn't kicked in yet. And Nakatani, like, he's tough, he's game. And it's not like Mason has like the best defense. And then like he runs around, he moves a lot, so he'll be there to get hit. I feel like this could be a good little firefight too. But I say Mason by decision.
Yeah, I have Mason probably by round 5 too. But but for some reason I definitely think that both guys are gonna touch the canvas for some reason.
Yeah, I think we gonna end up getting a fight. Like I could see a stoppage in this fight. And I could see a shootout type stopping, but I also could see like a back and forth, good, like high speed chess match for like 10 rounds or however long this fight is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. But like I said, though, it's the type of fight that you need because I mean, obviously, Mason's probably like the best prospect in the sport today, like right now, currently. So, like, I mean, I know Top Rank is definitely because Top Rank used to bury him on the prelim versions until they realized, oh, I mean, this kid got something. So
no, but they realized that because once they had all those meetings with ESPN and shit, ESPN looking at it like, so damn, where's all these black stars that y'all hyping up? Like, who's the next so and so? And they looking around, they ain't got nobody, and it's like, hey, these niggas been on the cusp for so long, like, promote them, put them up there, like. Yeah. And the real talk, Mason and Davis and all them niggas is what keep top-ranked talent afloat.
That's also true.
So it's like, why would I sign to y'all if I see y'all got niggas that's like that and that y'all not even trying to fast track the stardom? Like stop. Y'all will fast track a nigga who trash into stardom because he sell tickets. Y'all have goddamn John Duddy sold out arenas and Joe Messi and all of that shit.
Right.
Put that fucking promotional firepower behind goddamn Keyshawn Davis and Abdullah Mason.
Yeah.
Let some niggas get that money. Give Tiafimo a bigger reason to get angry.
Facts.
Like, cause if he, and I know he's racist as fuck, cause when he sees, the blacks, they promote the blacks more, and I'm looking at it like, I don't think they really promote them more or better. It's just they kind of see that they got the momentum and these niggas ain't fucking up, so they kind of just, they building them, but promoting like these niggas is not like they cutting out Baumgartner promos like MVP be doing.
Facts. Yeah.
So that's why I'm just like, that's why McTeal look bad, because he's speaking about shit and I'm just like, nah, nigga, they was on your dick too when you was on point.
Yeah, then when you start fucking up, then
you start fucking up, it's over.
Yeah. Now they don't have like they only have the money line odds for Mason Nakatia. So Mason is a minus 2,000 favorite. Nakatia is a plus 730 underdog. And the other odds will probably come out later this week or whatever though. But because I just looked at FanDuel and DraftKings, Yeah, like I said, I mean Mason should clear this hurdle, whether by KO or decision or whatever. But yeah,
I think we're gonna get a KO. Or like if the Mason fight has a KO, we might get a decision for Davis. But if the Mason fight goes to decision, we gonna get a KO from Davis.
That's how it be sometimes too, which is crazy.
Because I don't see both fights going to decision. One of these niggas gonna say, "Nah, I want the damn highlight treatment this weekend. Like this, I want to get the highlight buzz."
Facts. But yeah, but I mean, there's some other interesting fights in there. Like Pilot said before, Kelvin Davis, the brother of Keyshawn Davis, is fighting Nahir Albright, who pretty much gave Keyshawn Davis his hardest fight. And originally he beat him barely, but then Keyshawn popped dirty for the weed and got turned into a no contest. So it's like
no. I also want to mention real quick another fight on there, but my bad. Go ahead, my fault. Go ahead.
Yeah, and also Tiger Johnson facing Boca Chica, which is also a good fight too. Cause
that's the fight I was kind of but I feel like I've been missing because I'm like, okay, these fights are getting hyped, but always welterweight it ends up being trash, but. I'm hoping I'm liking this fight because Boca Chica's the one that dropped Norman bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was the one that should have beat Norman, but Norton kind of played some shenanigans and saved his zero.
Yeah,
he was getting ready to lose that.
He got his monopoly. He got pardoned. No Trump.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I know he's been in some tough fights. He had a little mini war with what's his name with Villa. So that's a good fight for Tiger, welterweight fight. Hopefully it's a good one.
Yeah. So like, I mean, Top Rank. I'll say this: Top Rank has been improving the quality of the cards because obviously, they're coming to the end of their agreement with ESPN. I think at the end of July. So we're waiting to see if ESPN will actually re-up, or is that going to be the last boxing on linear television, which would be crazy to think about on some real shit. Because when I was at home this week, my pops asked me about it too, even though I showed him how to use the zone and shit like that. And he was talking about how randomly that he came across the Monster fight on Sunday because he didn't even know it was on Sunday. So and he was raving to me how great that fight was in the co-main and shit like that. And
this could be potentially the last of boxing on linear television for how long? Forever, maybe. You never know.
I hope it's not forever, but yeah, it's gonna be wild too. Especially if you watch boxing for as long as we have, it's gonna be wild to see. Wow, it's not gonna be on regular TV anymore. But that's a whole different conversation on how that happened and why it went that way. But yeah, just to circle back to Chris Brandt's question, yes, Haney Teofimo. It's official for Saudi in August. Quick predictions. My prediction: Haney outboxes Teofimo. That's my quick prediction right now. Pilot, what about you?
This is Pilot's prophecy. Ever since I've been on this show, I would say it's going to happen at welterweight. Supposedly it's going to happen at 145. Whatever, same thing, welterweight. So it's a fight I've been waiting. Too bad it's not going to be for a junior. Too bad it's not going to be for a belt. Whatever, but. I think it's a great fight. I always thought Teo, to be honest, Teo. But I kind of with Pat. I think Haney could outbox him.
Wait, why wouldn't it be for a belt? No, it's
going to be it's above the 140 limit, so it'll be like a 145. I think a catch weight of 144, 145. It can't be for Teo's belt, right? And Haney
he's a one.
So it's going to be a catch weight fight on the same night as Tank Roach, which is kind of then again it's going to be different time zones because it's in Saudi, right? But
yeah, so it's going to be an afternoon fight, which is
afternoon. But
so it's just going to be it's going to be one of them long ass days of boxing where I just have to clear my schedule.
It's clear your schedule for August 16th or whatever that day.
Yeah. What about you, LB? What's your quick prediction?
Hold on, what were we talking about again? Like, my mind just went out.
Quick Haney Teo prediction.
Damn, this is the one fight I don't even want to speak on. But Teo so far, bro, like Haney just ain't look right that last fight. Like if you don't fight with confidence, I can't have confidence in you. So I would have to just pick Teo so far. I don't know why this would be on the same day as the goddamn Tank Roach too.
But but there's no crossing of time. They're at least at different times. So once
still, bro, like I'm like look, man, like niggas gotta stop having all these significant fights the same day unless they're in the same arena and promoted properly. Like,
they're not on the same card.
No,
Nigga, I'm thinking
one's gonna be in some fucking desert on the other side of the world.
I'm thinking it's some super cards.
I mean, I'm sure the card will be, pretty stacked enough. You know what I'm saying? But it's just,
in Saudi fucking Arabia, who gives a fuck?
It's
you can stack a bunch of Pringles cans over there, nigga, and it's a stacked card. You wouldn't even know the difference because who's gonna be there to see it? Fucking camels and wildlife, random niggas.
Right, who's pulling up on that?
Yeah, niggas pulling up in goddamn box Chevy camels and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And that's not gonna because really, what's gonna happen is Haney and Teal are just gonna talk about Tank and Roach all week and use Tank name to fucking promote their fight. Because it's not gonna get the attention it needs because it's gonna be with the whole Riyadh season bullshit.
He'll sprinkle some racism in there.
Yeah, definitely. Gotta sprinkle some racism in there. You gotta nigga that a few times.
Might wear a Klan hat or something. That nigga might do something.
And then Haney's dad, Bill gonna say some gangster shit. He's gonna piss off fans or do something, or he's gonna act like Haney's last fight was against a prime Joe Frazier. So that's gonna rub people the wrong way. So yeah, they got a lot to do. But I'm just saying, a fight like that needs its own weekend.
So real quick, I want to mention, it looks like right now as it stands, the fight's at, wait for it, 144.5 catch weight. What the fuck?
Jesus, dancing Christ, yo! Like, my apologies, Lord, but why? Just fucking welterweight. Like, Jesus, I'm about to say, like, that's a new word, like, fuck, like, why can't I just go to welterweight? Shit. What is this? 143.5, 144.5, 145, like, this is like Canelo with the Chavez fight. You fucking bitched him on about having to go to middleweight, and then you fight a nigga at 166.5 before you go back and fight a nigga that we've been begging for you to fight at 160.
Yeah, niggas be on some bullshit with these catch weights sometimes.
Yeah, bullshit. Like, and niggas, I think niggas need to apologize to Pacquiao about this shit. Cause these niggas, like, a big motherfucker, like Pacquiao was a motherfucker coming up from goddamn flyweight and shit, doing that against niggas who was already, like, the Claudio fight in the Cotto fight, really. like the niggas always bitch and moan about the goddamn Pacquiao Cotto fight, but I'm like, didn't Cotto just weigh 145 like the fight before? And Pacquiao people see this and like, well, fuck it. If you weighing in at 145 when you really could weigh in at 147, then shit, make our fight 145. Niggas bitch and moan. But now you got niggas 144.5. Like, oh my god, y'all got it. Y'all won.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. But Ron, what about you? Your quick prediction.
And I hate everything T.O. does, nigga. And I'm always rooting against that nigga.
Somebody said, somebody was like, the first black motherfucker this guy's fighting in this race is gonna win.
That's what I'm like, bro. Like, look, this is the thing. Like, honestly, if I was Devin Haney, I would have stayed away from this fight. Like, you keep giving energy and time and attention to like the worst fucking people, bro. Like you hate yourself at this point. Like, stop fighting all these goddamn villains that people can't, like. At least Ryan Garcia, he's more likable. But Ryan, like, but nobody likes Tio. Like,
right.
Like, Tio is not gonna. Ryan Garcia at least keep Haney's name out there. Like, he's likable for whatever fucking reason, but he's engaged, and I get it. But with Tio, bro, There's nothing redeemable about T.O. at all. Like, racists don't even fuck with him like that. So it's like, who, like, if you don't, it's just, man, like, everybody, this is going to be the least bet on fight of all time. This is going to be the most nail-biting fight ever. Black people going to suffer heart attacks throughout the fight. Niggas going to be clutching their pearls and purses every fucking time a hard punch is landed. Like niggas, this is a bad fight for Haiti.
But yeah, like I said, I mean, we'll see how it goes though. But yeah, like I mean, I'm not expecting any fireworks to based on the last performances. Now, if it happens, shit, great. But yeah. I'll just have to wait to see if it will deliver in the ring.
It's two of the niggas that I bet against last time. Mm-hmm. I bet against both of these niggas. I wanted both of them niggas to lose their last fight. I knew Haney was gonna win, but I wanted him to lose. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna get this fight,
and then these niggas going head to head for a battle of the trash. Like, come on, dog.
Like, I'm more trashy. No, I am. Like, no, I piss off more fans. No, my dad does.
It's like who you want? The soft school kid that's, running around with his dad talking shit, or the fucking Mexican racist? Like, which one? Like,
running around with his dad saying racist.
Yeah, right. Running around, burning crosses on your lawn and shit. Like, come on now, you're fucking Spanish. Like, chill out.
Nah, yo, these niggas is on some South Park shit. They not really burning crosses. They think they're just burning lowercase letter T.
Right. Put a banana in your mailbox, some dumb shit. Like, niggas, this is fucking.
No, we just wanted the ants that are outside in the mailbox to be fair.
If you're gonna be racist, at least be clever. I'm just saying, come on, like, you're corny with it.
Yeah, like the only thing worse than a racist is an unfunny racist.
Mm-hmm. No, it's funny because if you explain the shit to somebody that didn't see the video, it'll be like, yo, there was this one guy, he sent, a bundle of bananas to a guy's gym. You'll be like, that shit just funny to explain. It's just like, yo,
what? It's funny in a like, yo, what the fuck? Like, it's not like, oh shit, nigga, that's hilarious.
Damn, nigga, I haven't even... this banana still come in bundles that big, nigga? Like, goddamn, what the fuck?
Yeah. Like, the antics, like, and see, that's what I'm saying. Like, that fight has too many potential antics to share it with the press time of Tank Roach, which has its own antics now because it's a rematch. So it's like,
right. But Haney's not even a personality for these antics. So it's like he just gonna sit there with his cool ass shades on while he's saying all this shit. His dad gonna get most of the feedback. Like, come on now.
But it's still enough though. Like, it's still where it's too many personalities for one fight week that's not on the same card.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Like, and all these fights where y'all like building up these names and y'all having them in places where Americans can't watch it. It's just like, who are y'all catering to? Like, Haney, like, bro, you fought in New York in a goddamn place where in the Times Square where niggas couldn't really be there. Now you about to fight in the fucking goddamn Aladdin's hometown. Like, bro, like, what are y'all doing? Do y'all not care about selling tickets anymore? You just gonna fight wherever niggas tell you to fight? You gonna fight in fucking Alcatraz next time? You gonna fight at goddamn JF the Kennedy Space Center next, nigga? Mm-hmm. You gonna fight in the deep blue sea with LL Cool J, nigga? Like,
right, these niggas got fucking. This is like fucking Def Jam Vendetta fucking. Fucking maps, nigga. Like, yeah, where you trying to fight at, bro? Yo, let's go to the
Central Station.
Yeah, Central Station.
We're gonna fight in front of the Geno's in Philly, nigga. Like, nigga, just go use random maps, nigga.
Like fucking Mortal Kombat battle stages. Like, these niggas just be fighting in a dungeon underground with fire all around them. or like
you know what? At least that'd be cool. If you're gonna do something like that, do some shit like that where it's like, oh wait, what? Like, but this, if you're gonna go random and different, do that. Do some random different shit we've never seen, where we can at least say, oh shit, this is completely out there. Don't do something that's out there that just doesn't sound like it even work. Like,
you know what it reminds me of? Yo, Pat, do you remember, like, I don't know, maybe I was young and I don't remember it well, but when WWE used to do the fucking, like, Veterans Day, the Army Day.
Oh, yeah.
They would go out to a base in the middle of the sand. I'm telling you, those were always
the aircraft carrier.
Yeah, those were always the worst fucking episodes, nigga. I would watch that shit because I love wrestling. But it's like, yo, nigga, nobody's really there except these niggas in uniform. Like, yo, can we get this shit back to SmackDown?
I only remember one of them being kind of lit. Was it the one with Lex Luger and Yokozuna?
That was years ago.
I'm not that fucking old. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Nigga, is that one? Like, I remember these because honestly, I didn't think they still did them up to that recently for this nigga Rome to remember them shits. I'm thinking, I'm going back to like 93, 92.
Remember, after 9/11, them niggas went back out there, nigga.
Oh, shit. See?
The niggas was back out there. So after 2001, when I was watching wrestling, nigga, them niggas always had them base episodes with them niggas in Iraq or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah, because I remember them happening, but sporadically years ago. Like, I just remember one of them with Yokozuna and Lex Luger, and I think it was one of the times where I think it was the first time somebody picked up Yokozuna, and it was a big deal because that nigga.
My point was those episodes was always like the camera didn't seem the same, like the crowd reaction. Yeah. It's like, nigga, get this shit back to the States, yo. We do it better.
I don't need to see Bam Bam Bigelow and Jake the Snake fighting on a goddamn aircraft carrier.
I don't know. Maybe because America be on fucking gladiator shit and we known for that, but I feel like we show combat better over here than anywhere else in the world. Like, we show, like, nigga, we got seatbelt, we got car fights, nigga, on TV. Like, I don't think they have.
The only niggas who could probably do some crazier shit is like Russians, because them niggas will fight on like a storage container lifted over a lake. Like, I've seen this shit. I'm like,
I mean, if you see ECW, I don't think no Russian can fuck with fucking getting slammed on a fucking barbed wire covered table. Like, nah, nigga, they ain't fucking.
You give these niggas enough resources and vodka, and they'll come up with some shit. But America's still number one.
That's what I'm saying. We cover combat the best. So it's like, why go overseas to sell our product over there? Even though there's a market.
Our biggest names.
It's a market over there, but our names are not getting recognized by our people. That way, our people don't care about the fights at all.
Yeah, and see,
they don't touch the people
argument
enough.
This whole time.
They don't touch the people enough.
And if you do it on the same week,
that's why he's
Tank
the
and
main. Right. But I'm saying Tank touches the people. He's around. You can go to the club and see Tank. You can go to a fight and see. You can go to a basketball game and see Tank. The rest of these niggas, you wouldn't know them if you were in line behind them in public, nigga. You wouldn't know who the fuck.
You'll notice Haney because of the jewelry.
You'll see
his dad talking shit, but
his
you're right.
Right next to him talking shit to the cashier.
But you know what? The further your point, Tiafimo's that person where you wouldn't recognize, or he would be there, but you just so disgusted with him, you wouldn't even care. Remember, he ain't make the money these other niggas made where they can have all the jewelry and shit. You'll notice Tio because he's gonna do something corny to get noticed.
These niggas gotta touch the people. If they touch the people, they'll be more recognizable figures. But you can't touch the people because in Saudi Arabia, they just look at y'all niggas as, these actors are coming to fight today.
Actors are coming.
Like,
Haney just starred in the Jorge Linares film, the Ryan Garcia film, the JoJo Diaz story. Like, these niggas looking at it like they're episodes of Netflix series.
Oh, you niggas are fool. But one thing I say before we get out of here because it's getting late. Definitely, I mean, there's another fight on there. Nakatani versus Nishida on Sunday. If you want to go watch if you get your fix of Japanese boxing, it's a unification. It's a big fight. It's a unification of the bantamweight titles. Fully recommend it because Japan, like, one thing that Top Rank does extremely well is the Japanese fights. Like, for whatever reason, them shits be hitting.
Yeah, they do them so well because they leave them in Japan.
Junto has a fucking unification. There's so much. There's so much boxing this weekend, bro.
No, I take back my take because I forgot Japan. They be doing it raw over there. But they got good cameras and shit over there, niggas. I don't know.
Like, America's always number one, but there's other countries that still have good presentation too.
Japan does very well with the presentation.
Yeah.
I even watch the ping pong events, all that shit, because they do very well with the presentation and the commentary. Like,
them niggas made sumo exciting. Like, them niggas could do anything. Like,
yeah. Well, like I said,
niggas can make an anime about goddamn picking flowers, and you'll be like, the fuck, like, like these niggas just make anything exciting in presentation. Like,
but yeah,
sushi peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like, what? Like, ugh. Like, that sounds disgusting but interesting at the same time.
Facts though. But yeah, that should be a good fight. And like I said, who knows? That might be a fight of the year on paper. So yeah, just make sure it's on. Yep, it's June 8th. And it is actually, I don't think they have a time yet. They didn't put out a time yet, but definitely I say it's definitely worth it to actually watch it. So make sure you do. It'll probably be in the morning, Sunday morning.
So just make sure you're up, pretty much, nigga.
I mean, like fucking. I just want to mention there's like Wardley's fighting Hooney in a heavyweight fight. Like, there's a pro box card. There's fucking another UK card. There's just a lot of fucking.
Oh fuck yeah! There is a pro box card that was it Poulin? What's his name? Paldo. Yes. Yeah, Paldo's fighting on Pro Box. What, this weekend? This Saturday, right?
Yep, it's Saturday. Yeah.
There's a lot.
Man, I remembered his fight more than the goddamn Keyshawn Davis fight. Like, goddamn, my sister was telling me about the fucking pulled in because she met him before. Like, she got one of his T-shirts.
Okay.
Like she met him when he was on the up and up, and now he's like there. Now he's getting on TV, and so yeah. Quality fighter. But yeah, Pilot right. There's a lot of fucking boxing on. I thought last week was like a B-, B+. Excuse me. This weekend you might have like an A.
Yeah.
A-level effort of boxing. And last weekend was quality too, but this weekend, yeah, we might have it better, folks. So yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I mean, who knows? We might. There's a good chance we might see an upset of the year. There's a good chance we might see a fight of the year, a KO of the year, depending on these different cards, though. But it should be a really good A-level, boxing weekend, which we're overdue for.
Definitely overdue. Before, because I just saw the tweet and it made me remember someone else. I think we'll get some RIPs out the way.
Yeah,
a lot of niggas been dying. Oh my god, like jeez. Yeah. First of all, R.I.P. Mike McCullum
to the body snatcher, the legendary body snatcher,
fucking body snatcher, one of the greatest boxers of all time. Just good technical skills, good effort.
Yeah, let's put it this way. Just like a couple weeks ago, I was talking about, there was a video posted on there where it was McCallum and Tony, the first fight, where they showed them missing. They're both showing defense and offense being in sync, and neither of them hitting each other with being able to hit each other with shots like that. And I'm like,
counters after counters after counters.
Like they were thinking 5, 6, 7 steps ahead, and I'd say that type of boxing does not exist in there, which led to some hilarious exchanges on there. People telling me Tank and Roach was not the same level, and I had to give a lot of big nigga please.
And hold on, this was fast level. This wasn't like when niggas be setting up traps or doing stuff and it's 1-2s or it's
right
going out. These niggas were at a pace where they were throwing 5, 6, 7 punches. Yeah, and to wham, wham, boom, boom, and then at that level, you're getting on some fucking Jackie Chan, Donnie Yen fight choreography type shit.
Fuck that. That's some Luke Cage shit right there.
Yeah, niggas just so to see niggas fight on that level. Of course, me and Pat gonna be awesome. Like, yeah, these niggas ain't shit. When we see a fraction of that showcase right now, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Shout outs to his family and his friends. Yeah, Mike McCullum was that dude.
Yeah, exactly.
His fights with Tony, you know, from 154 to 160. I'm just saying, like he's a legendary fighter. I mean, like you can't talk about boxing without mentioning Mike McCullum.
Basically, he fought the fighters that people did not want to fight. That's why his who's who looks so crazy, you know. Yeah. And he never got KO'd. And really, I think Roy's probably the only one that actually put him down. I think he might have had one more knockdown, but Roy's the only one that actually put him down. And
Roy put him down like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah,
and some niggas still say Roy carried him that fight too.
I mean, Loki, I can see it too because Roy had respect for him. So did Tony. Tony says, you know, McCallum was his toughest opponent, like of all of them. Like he doesn't mince words. It's like, yeah, McCallum was the first person to make him think. And it showed, like, the fights really showed that. And
it's quick thinking. It's like speed chess type of thinking.
His column bay
hitting the thing.
Like, you know, anybody that's getting into boxing, watching boxing, you got to watch McCollum versus Colin Bay. You know what I'm saying? Like, those two fights were like great chess match wars. It's just great boxing display. You know, both.
And of course, he's the first person to KO Julian Jackson. And he didn't have to get rocked. So it's like.
Because you don't see aggressive, high level, high skill boxing anymore. The only time you'll maybe see it is like in the smaller divisions where guys they're gonna throw 70 punches or 60 punches, and you see counters and defense. But even then, you don't even see it like that now. Like, so it's like boxing. Like, he boxed in an era where skills meant something.
Mm-hmm.
They always mean something, but they just meant more back then.
Yeah, but unfortunately for him, his biggest thing is he was so good that he fought in the era of the Four Kings, and they didn't want nothing to do with him because he
came at the tail end of them. Like, look, bro,
some of them, not all, maybe Hagler, but not all. Only Hagler.
The only person he realistically could have fought was Hearns, if we being honest.
But then also he had a fight with Duran that was but then Stewart took the Duran fight away from him and gave it to Hearns. That was the.
There you go.
And then like, what happened was...
Let's not act like he was ducked by all 4 of them individually. Like, yeah, fuck.
No, but
McCallum took revenge by beating 2 of Emmanuel Stewart's fighters. back to back.
But I mean, him, Wilfred Benitez, Iron Barkley, they're around, but they were, it's just sort of,
well, Barkley got one of them, so and
I know,
Benitez,
Barkley, he always had his number. I'm just saying, but it's like they're
Benitez tried.
Yeah, Benitez was Benitez Sugar Leonard 22-21 fine for the welterweight glory. Missed, I wasn't around, but those days seemed like they were great.
Yeah, but McCallum,
that's a good ass fight though too.
But McCallum never got a shot at any of them, so that's like that's. But like I said, he fought enough dangerous fighters and fighters that people didn't want.
It's just McCallum fight. I think McCallum's more like his career timing was just bad. Like he emerged at a time where the Four Kings were established and they was trying to get bigger fights amongst themselves. So, like, it's like going to the basketball court and you trying to get downs, but it's like you're like 12 years old. It's like, but all the teenagers, all the adults out there, and they're like not even paying attention to your downs. Mm-hmm. That's what it almost kind of felt like. There maybe one nigga's like, all right, we'll let little man run with us type shit. Mm-hmm. But I think it's just bad timing, like more so than niggas ducking him. Although the Hearn Duran shit, Stewart, yeah.
I mean, they fought long enough where that's absolutely a possibility.
Like, but then it's like they were all fought each other when it almost no one cared either.
They were
kind of less significant.
They were kind of winding down, and Mike Tyson was kind of like the man, because the Four Kings held it down, but then Tyson kind of took the throne after, when they were kind of full, they were getting old.
And then heavyweights was like was popping too, so and just because Mike Tyson wrangling shit around and wrapping up the whole this is crazy tumultuous time. I also learned R.I.P. Leo Santa Cruz father. I heard he just passed.
Oh wow, I didn't even see that yet. Yeah, because I know he had bone cancer. Yeah.
Yeah, like he finally got the best of him. So like salute his family and and Leo Santa Cruz father used to see him there in the corner. Used to see him in the arena with Leo Santa Cruz. He always a big supporter of his son. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I know this is gonna be a big one. But shout out to Leo Santa Cruz. Hold your head. R.I.P. your father. And damn, the nigga who did John Redcorn's voice got murdered by his neighbor. Fuck.
Yeah, that shit was crazy when I read
hate
that.
crime and shit too. I heard it in a reboot too. I heard it in a reboot of the show supposedly.
Yeah, it's like y'all murdered this nigga at the worst time. Like, shit.
That's not funny. Rest in peace, but yeah.
No, it's not funny, but it's just like
it's like the worst time.
Like, jeez, like mother, y'all niggas is awful out here, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Charlo jab was so fast. Old boy couldn't. Yeah, Charlo jab is still good. Yo, shout out to Anthony Robertson. Salute, Kane Gashi. Yeah, salute. Yeah. What up? And yeah, I know the Knicks lost, bro. Top Savage, man. Yeah, they had some karma coming to them, I guess. And the niggas was tired of Joey Badass freestyles, nigga. Maybe they said we're done. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was crazy weekend of deaths and all types of things. If there's somebody else I forgot, my bad. But it seemed like I'm forgetting somebody. But those three names, like I just recall remembering. Leo Santa Cruz shit was just reported like an hour ago.
Right.
But yeah, damn, it feel like I'm missing somebody. But my bad if I did. But yeah. But salute everybody. Go Knicks. It was a great run. Like, yeah. I thought Knicks is one of the damn like the popular NBA teams that niggas want to see do good, but it's just it's just been a while. So they finally did good and had a decent season and niggas is happy and I don't shit on nobody's joy. So shout outs to the Knicks. Maybe next time. King P ain't here to boost up the fucking Nets, so yeah, y'all could enjoy the Knicks' career for this their season. Happy second, like this nigga with these video game anniversaries, though. They be killing me with this shit, like happy 1 month anniversary for Tekken 5 or something. But yeah, Charlo jab was on point. Yeah. But damn, that's about it. Like, you know what else to say? Yeah.
It
was a good show, guys. I fuck with it.
Yeah, so we should be back, on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yes. We no longer doing the Thursday shows. If we do Thursday, it's just because niggas are just going live randomly on some last minute whatever PCR shit. But we're gonna be back Wednesday. We're gonna do a soundtrack battle. New Jersey Drive and versus I'm About It soundtrack. So we got some more fire ones, but that's the one Pat decided on first. So we're gonna run with that. And we're gonna do like how we do the recent ones. We're gonna pick 4 or 5 songs from both albums and match them up against each other, and y'all can decide which soundtrack is better or what y'all would want to fuck with. But after this, we got some more soundtracks. Also gonna start doing labels, like maybe one person have State Property, the other nigga have Rough Rider, D Block, Cash Money versus No Limit, or Suave House versus these niggas, like whoever. But yeah, we gonna start mixing it up like that. Boot Camp Click versus Wu-Tang, shit like that just clicks, like, and we just take the best music from that group or label and match it against the best music from that label. Just keep it going, because we always fuck with the whole battle concept here at Ring Gang. And yeah, New Jersey Drive, the better movie. Hell yeah, definitely, nigga.
That's a good.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, No Limit. I'm About It was just okay. Them niggas got a movie, like, like. But the thing is, what made I'm About It like classic in a sense, it was like it was almost like an and one movie. It was like an and one mixtape. Like, they was hard to come around by. Like, you had to really look for them goddamn I'm Bout It tapes back in the day. Yeah, I'm Bout It definitely better soundtrack. Yeah, I agree on that too. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely looks out. I mean, I ran that soundtrack yesterday, so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward for that for Wednesday.
Yeah, you had to really be out so like, damn, you got the Bout It soundtrack? You got the Bout It movie, nigga? All right, let's watch that shit. Like, New Jersey Drive, at least it come on Cinemax sometimes. Like,
yeah.
shows or something, but I'm Bout It was just so like you had to really the most hood nigga in your neighborhood had that tape. Better believe. Like, yeah. The nigga serving you had that tape. The lady who had the storehouse had that tape. But that's how you saw that shit.
Your barber had that tape. Might have shout out to my barber.
The barber had the corner store had the tape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, good shit. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit them likes up before we about to be out here. But when I check the videos later, I want them likes up. So, yeah, shout out to Anthony Robinson. Y'all hit them likes.
Word. So yeah. So for myself, Pat Scorpio doing representative for LB Shador, for the God, the GOAT artist, for King P Bodega P, who probably had to leave, for Conscious Pilot, for Rome Top 5. This has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk. Where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Peace.